So good to see you.
Yeah.
So good to see you again.
Great to see you.
Were we here together last week?
Just Monday.
Oh, that's right. It was the Monday thing. Woo.
And thank you for joining us on Monday. We love being together on Friday, but
It
sometimes
worked.
we just
Yeah.
have to be a little flexible. So
We were pleasantly surprised that you saw the announcements that technical issues kind of gave us a little
we're upside
twist.
down.
Yeah,
All around.
I'm still looking at that and I smile every time because the camera starts going. It was funny too. Anyway, but that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lisa, you were heavily breathing.
Yeah.
She was so nervous.
Because she had to hold because we had to do it on the camera phone for the little short, hey, we can't do this today. And Lisa's trying to hold it still. And only me heard it. I was like,
no, but you love yoga, so it's that breathing exercise.
yes.
Calming.
And the camera was very still because of it. We applaud
Yes,
you.
we all do what we need to do, right? All right,
we-
happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Oh, Sherry's here,
Susan.
Susan's here. Come on in, let's have some fun, invite your friends.
Yeah.
We've got a prize coming up,
We
right?
do, yeah. I think we can show you right now. A charm from the collection Opulence. I had to ask Carolyn, what's this collection? She says Opulence.
I love it. It's a mix, the first really mixed metal collection that we did. So this one features the brass and the sterling silver.
Yeah.
So the brass is like a little cabochon.
Let's-
It's fabulous.
Let's give him a little close-up, Lisa, of what,
And
this
how-
is our prize.
How do you get that prize?
Well, Carolyn,
Well, I'm not good with rules.
oh yeah,
okay?
well, you're gonna need to know the rules for next week because I won't be here. So they will be liking this live show and also making a comment somewhere in there. And then that qualifies them. And then Laura will pick a winner and then we'll get it shipped out Monday.
Okay, I think I can handle that, but Lisa will help you.
Lisa will help you next week. She knows
So we should
all the
explain,
rules.
you're going away.
Just to Colorado to see family,
Yep.
see
So I'm gonna be alone next week.
grandbabies. Yeah.
How am I gonna do this?
You might have a special guest.
I might have a special guest, but let's get through today.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
So there are so many amazing pieces in today's show because
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna recognize some of these styles, but we've brought them back in new gemstones. So it was really fun to look at the gemstones that we had in the vault that we haven't used in years and then figure out how we could place them into some of your favorite designs. So that's what today is all about. And
Yeah.
limited.
Yeah, and the first pendant we're gonna look at, we have variations in, I think, 4 different
Right?
multiple gemstone
Mhm.
combinations. And I always love, this is the Silverado pendant, right?
Exactly. Silverado pendant, which matches the Silverado cuff that you're going to see coming up. But look at what we've done here. The Silverado pendant originally had the amethyst at the bottom, that beautiful pear shape, and that oval gray kind of peacock colored Mabe shell at the top. But look at how it plays with abalone. We hadn't done this before. Isn't that gorgeous? Because the purple is pulling out the striations in that genuine abalone shell. And, now you're seeing some more purples come to life in the Mabe as well. I love it. And it's a true enhancer.
Yep,
So yeah,
it
it
is.
has the enhancer belt. Many of you picked up my purple pearls that we've been featuring. They're still available
That would be
on CarolynPollack.com.
stunning on this.
You can click that enhancer veil over your pearls. Maybe you have Nora pearls in grays or pinks or purples. But Alex put this through a leather necklace that is also available.
Yeah,
And it's a smaller toggle because, I did the bigger one in American West jewelry. I did this a little bit more decorative and a little scaled back, more feminine in Carolyn Pollack jewelry, but you can see that huge veil still
It
goes
still
through
went
that.
through there, yeah.
It's amazing.
when I set up the show yesterday, I was like, is that gonna fit? I'm like, oh yes, it
Yeah.
fits nicely, actually. But you can do it on just the leather side also if we wanted.
But that's a
So-
huge veil. Should we look at did you show the profile? I think you
Yeah,
did.
I
And
did.
was just too
Yeah.
busy talking. But
I did,
Yeah.
but we're gonna be able to see the profile 3 more times
Exactly.
in the other color versions also. So that was I love that Mabe pearl
I love the Mabe. I love the abalone.
and the
And
abalone.
the thing is, we've only done so many pieces, just a few pieces in abalone because we want to make sure, just whenever we work with gems or shell, that we get the best of the best. And so look at this. Look at on our model. look at what we call the hero shot, of just the piece itself. The one we've been demonstrating with, you see greens, you see purple, you see gray, you see blues, right? I mean, it's like you're in space looking down on the ocean.
And yours might have a little bit more pink, maybe a little bit more blue than the others, but that's what's so nice about it is yours really will be unique. But know that none of them are going to really be washed out. They're going to have color.
We would have pushed those aside. They wouldn't have ended it up in the vault.
I really want you to have confidence that the one you're going to get, you're going to love.
Okay.
A lot of these are very limited, and I'm going to call that one out. A couple of days ago, when we got the inventory count on it, there were only 20 to begin with, and that was when they launched that
20
one.
in this one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Dottie says she loved the original Silverado. It's still perfect after years of use. And we do have the original.
And that is the original that's next.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So the original has the turquoise in the center, the amethyst at the bottom, and the Mabe pearl at the top.
Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the size of that turquoise. I mean, really, when we bring these pieces back, we get so excited, Alex and I.
do.
And everybody in our production studio gets excited too, because we all know that we might not be able to get turquoise in this size anymore. And if we do, it would be very, very expensive. And, we have always sourced genuine turquoise from the most, reputable suppliers. We test it with the Gemological Institute of America. And we have such a close range when it comes to picking, our gemstones. So this is clear. I like to say, I think it's the color that comes to mind when you hear the word turquoise, right?
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, and I know it isn't Sleeping Beauty turquoise, but it is a really clean, pristine, and it'll marry back to your Sleeping Beauty turquoise if you're loving that. Since we have one on the bust, and this way we can look at both the pendant on the bust and also, again, that very large enhancer bell, so you can see that it's going to go over a set of pearls, big cords, just about anything that you would like.
Nina says the enhancer is beautiful. I'm wondering, Nina, which one are you choosing?
Yeah.
We've got the Abalone, we have the turquoise, and then we're going to have some earth tones and some pinks coming up.
It's actually 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 different. I thought it was 4.
Okay. All right. So stick
5,
with
which
us.
is a great number. Yeah. And they are all a little different.
But
so
how many do we have in this one? Do you know the turquoise?
Uh-oh, you better shop quick. 12.
Wow.
But then again, that was 2 days ago
So
when it
20
launched.
in the Abalone and 12. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
So some of the other colors we have a few more of, but these are let me make sure. These 2 are our most limited. Okay. And then the other ones we have 20, 30 maybe, but even that's not many.
They're not.
You know that.
Okay. So what we do, and I know you've been with us week after week, but I just want to remind you how this all works, because we're retiring Carolyn Pollack Designs. But what is so exciting for me is that we are finding ways to bring back your favorite styles, because we have these amazing gemstones that we just kind of tucked away for years and years and years. So we looked at these gemstones and we thought, okay, what do these work with and what do you love? The Silverado pendant, the enhancer, was one of those that worked so beautifully with these new combinations.
I'm so glad you found those stones in the vault.
Yeah.
As you said, everybody gets excited about seeing them, and the first thing that came to mind, it's like seeing old friends again.
Yeah.
I remember you, I loved you, and here you are again. So
yeah, please join us with your comments. If you have some of these pieces and their original colorations, that would be really great. This is just our happy place on Fridays.
Is every Friday. The week went by quickly, and I'm glad we're here at Friday. After this show, of course, you know that we'll be on our American West set at 4 p.m. Eastern, so join us over there too. One more contest that we're running right now, and this will be throughout the month of May on the Carolyn Pollack Facebook page. You go to the drop down for more, and you go to the community section, and we would love you to send in photos, especially with yourself wearing jewelry, but many of you do these wonderful, as we call them, style shots, where you put it with props and things that really go along. We love those.
Or maybe you're getting together with your daughters and daughters-in-law and babies and everybody for Mother's Day. I hope you are.
Take the photos.
Put the jewelry on them. Let's play dress up.
That would be
really fun. I mean, I know when my granddaughters come to visit, they go right to my jewelry box and my shoes. And they put their names on things.
Oh, cute.
Which is the highest
Oh,
compliment.
I hope they haven't taken the snakeskin pumps that I wanted from you.
No, I said Alex already has his name on this.
They're nice. So those photos that you all send in to us, and Laura, who's out there, she's our helper here, and she's out in Texas. She works remotely. She can help you find that location for your photos if you can't find it. The hashtag, you want to use hashtag CPJ American Made. We are celebrating American made, American handcrafted jewelry all month long. So you put photos on our Facebook page in the community section. Each week, then we will do a drawing and you'll win a $25 gift certificate. So today we have only 3 people entered this last week. I know this month is new, so you have a good chance of winning 30.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
it's going to be fun.
I don't know if we showed the pink leather cord. I know we were going through those and Lisa was showing some chain.
Yeah.
Did you show the pink? Okay. The cord is gorgeous. Find it, of course, along the selection.
So this is pink.
It's lavender.
Lavender.
Yeah.
So it's not a bubblegum pink, but I think we call it pink in the description. And it's leather. So this one's leather. We do have some satin coming up.
We do.
We have the black leather and the pink leather, and they both have that decorative toggle closure.
The original cuff is where we are next, which is a perfect match, of course, to the original pendant. In limited, we often don't get to show you more than 1 piece from a collection. Here's another chance that you can actually get 2 pieces from the 3. Was this ring? No, it wasn't quite the original ring, but it goes perfectly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this was a today's special value on PVC. It was so popular and so difficult to make because you're going to demonstrate that it has this flexibility. So it's a hinged cuff. The first time we ever did that, but it's not just a hinged cuff. It's then covered in this beautiful braided, shimmering teal leather, genuine leather that has that shimmer to it, which is so beautiful. And then that huge turquoise is bezel set at the center, accented with the amethyst gemstones that we saw in the enhancer, as well as the Mabe gemstone. And look at the structure and the dimension of the sterling silver as we look at the side.
Sure.
Oh my goodness! I mean, many of you have this, I know, and it's got such a presence, whether it just be the centerpiece at the top or those, kind of the way that the leather comes into those caps of sterling silver. So substantial, such a work of art, and beautifully executed so it doesn't roll around the wrist.
Anything mechanical that has movement to it, I am sure this was, as I am looking at it, it had to be quite a challenge.
It was a nightmare
to construct. And you can bend that. I'm sure it's stainless inside.
Yes,
it's woven, so you can actually bend it in or out a little bit
toward the back. So we only did one side. So this is average. So, but I take a small to an average, and I can't even force it to roll around because that's one of the things that we wanted to make sure is that it had the perfect shape, so it's going to stay at the top of the wrist. Whenever I want to do something, big, never done before, come on, guys, we can do it. It usually takes months and months and months and months and months, and Bill's like, how did I agree to do that? Well, this was one of them. So look, it has that movement.
Yes, several people say. Sherry says, I own that cup. Nancy says, I have that cup for many years. It's perfect. Susan Brinken says, it's a great cup, really beautiful and comfortable. And Melinda saying hello. You must have just got here. I bet you're at your desk. I always wonder, is Melinda sneaking into the show? So thanks for sneaking in.
That's the good thing about headphones, right?
That's
you can still have your audio up and nobody knows. Yeah. So anyway, don't you love this? I'm loving it. So, and we only have how many?
6.
Wow.
But again, that was 2 days ago when I got that inventory count. So
Jan loves the Hinged feature.
ladies, if you don't have it, let's have a sellout during this show.
You have to
We would
get
love
this.
that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And of course, 25% off. We haven't mentioned that yet. 25% off by using the code FBSpring25, where under our limited on our website, it's just a 20% off. So use that.
I need a
code.
ring. I can't stand not having a
You
ring.
can have anything you want.
So that's Amethyst and Abalone coming up. So look it up. This all works together. And I haven't even talked about the details. That's almost like it's like a really big, bold sculptural butterfly concha that, that leads from the center to meet that beautiful leather. It's a work of art. I love this. It's so comfy too.
We love the hinge feature on this cuff. That was Jan. Hi, Jan.
Hi, Jan.
Okay, Dottie, if anybody with a small wrist is worrying about the size of the cuff, I can assure you that it fits my very small wrist just fine. Mine is at least a decade old. Well, and that's what we always talk about. We talk about the jewelry being lifetime pieces plus. And to hear Dottie, who I know does, you're a small little lady,
Yes.
and you have a smaller wrist. So Dottie says it works well for her. And
That's
Dottie is a no BS kind of lady.
Dottie will let us know.
Dottie will let us
I
know.
love
Well, thank
you
you, Dottie.
for that. And you give us great ideas. You and Jenny give us great ideas. So thank you. I'm glad it's been working for you.
Yeah.
And you and that you love it year after year. And this is jewelry that never goes out of style.
Right. We chuckled. We
that.
chuckled. Well, you might have to give that one up eventually for the people who want. We chuckled a little bit because we have brought Silverado Cup back once or twice, and we thought it was done. I'm happy that we were able to bring it back one more time, but we even were laughing, thinking, I don't think we'll be able to say it again.
Because this leather too, the
Yeah.
leather, portion of the cuff itself, that was all custom made to wrap around this beautiful, it's inside and out. It is so beautiful. So it feels great. There's a wonderful sheen to it.
Beautiful braiding.
Almost like a metallic teal.
Yeah, it is a metallic teal. And even the leather, even the quality of the leather that is used through, necklaces, the cuffs and things from American West, it's top quality.
It is.
It won't.
Right
the
out
color's
the
not
box.
going to bleed out.
Yeah.
It is meant to last a lifetime too.
Okay.
Within that suite, we had a pair of earrings. Well, again, we combined these because of the turquoise. And what a wonderful floral design, showing both the twisted rope and then the high polish. And look at the sculpture, how they kind of flow and they weave in between each other. A nice size stud.
It's a nice size stud. I mean, look at our model, Monique. It just pops. It doesn't have to be huge when it comes to really great quality, clear blue turquoise, and that's what this is. And because of that, the rope detail along with the high polished sterling silver, ladies, I think these work really well with American West jewelry. And I know, just like me, many of you love, both of our brands, and they do work beautifully together.
We see a lot of photos that our collectors are putting, and I see Susan Brinkman is on there, and she, as well as so many of you out there, do such a beautiful job of combining the two brands, we'll say, because they all came from Carolyn's heart and her design team, so they do blend well.
Right.
I'm showing you where that post is on the back side, so you always have that great coverage. That's why I was doing that.
Sherry says,
Thank
cute
you.
studs, and Mary says, howdy.
They're talking about
Please,
me
they're
again?
watching. Yeah.
Sherry.
Studs, plural, so
Oh,
I guess
studs. It must be the
they'll
earrings.
walk in.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Nina wants to know, she likes the necklace and pendant I'm wearing. Hope it will be presented. Yes,
It will be.
soon.
Yeah.
Very soon.
On Carolyn, because she said, I need that pendant.
And I'm
right now.
gonna put the
She took it
other
off.
enhancer on. Okay, what are we
Okay.
looking at? The ring?
The ring.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, Abalone. I love this shape.
I do
It's kind of
too.
a
It's like a fan.
yeah,
Fleur-de-lis, a fan shape.
Mhm.
I love it because, it's a custom cut, so it's very unique. It's not something we could just order off the shelf. We work with, great stone suppliers to cut this amazing fleur-de-lis shape in abalone. We talked about the quality of the abalone that you could really see in that bigger, bolder pendant. We don't skimp on a smaller scale item like the ring either. So there's this beautiful fleur-de-lis. It would have been easier to just cut, a pear shape, right? or an oval shape, but to cut this fleur-de-lis that sits beautifully into our cast sterling silver, which are all, originally done by hand. Then molds are made precisely so that we can recreate each piece and have that beautiful flow of sterling silver and come up and over and become the palms that hold this beautiful abalone gemstone. Gorgeous.
It reminds me like almost a crown also. It's just such a great shape of ring. Somewhat elongating.
It is.
Great gemstone combination. I don't know, just love it.
Does anybody
Love,
have
love,
to
love
say?
it.
Oh, well, Nancy said a stunning ring. Oh, Nancy, you own it. Oh,
Yeah.
right. I hope you live in it.
And I just feel like there's no way. Up, down, whatever you want. I like it both.
I have it pointed down just because it elongates my finger. I don't have long fingers, so I happen to like that. But if I did the other way, that's cool too.
Now with the original pendant that we
Okay, so
saw,
that-
that original color, oh, that's what you said before the show. Now I understand. She goes, and I'm gonna tell you to give me this while you take that one back. And I just kind of went,
Don't worry, I'll remind
I
you.
know you will. That's what she said before the show. You just really relax. I'm like, this is a place where I know that you're gonna take care of me. You know that I'll take care of you, and
Right.
it's just fun. And
Okay,
Lisa will take
now
care of us,
look,
but
look. Okay,
do
ladies,
that again.
look. It's kind of an Antonella thing,
Yeah.
right? I learned
Aww.
26 years
Have you
ago.
talked to her recently?
No,
Okay,
I wanted
I have
to.
to check in
Yeah,
with
and
her.
Nancy too. Nancy
Okay,
Moore, I
yeah.
talked to recently. Everybody's, still in my
Good.
world. I love
Yes.
those ladies so much. Jill Bauer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna figure out a way to get us all together
Mhm.
with you all on one
Yeah.
of these days.
Whose house can we come to?
Here's Silverado. You can come to my house.
Yeah, you got
Now
a
that I'm
pool.
getting-
I was gonna say, who has a pool, Carolyn?
Silverado cup, abalone ring, Silverado necklace with, do I have abalone?
Yep,
Yep,
that's
okay.
the one.
Perfect.
You got it.
Okay,
All
got it all
together.
going. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Great look.
And I've got the double chain that we're gonna talk about.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Let's see where we are. We are now onto the pendant.
Great.
Oh my God, the calcite. I love stones that are kind of half and half, almost opaque, but somewhat translucent. Your eye just goes into it. You want to see deeper into the stone. It's like looking into the ocean.
I just have to call this out. Really great camera views today, says Jan. Thank you for being techno-savvy. We did it.
I don't know. I think she's probably just being facetious because I don't feel that techno savvy. But we're
think
getting a
Lisa's
little bit.
feeling techno-savvy.
Yeah.
Because she's eating her French fries. and chicken
Yeah,
sandwich.
she's working the computer, having fries. Dude, that's confident right there.
That's called multitasking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm ready to travel, says Susan. Yeah, I know, me too. Let's have a get together soon.
But I've been loving your photos, Susan, so thank you. Laura reached out to me today because we often will have on Facebook little dots so you can find that particular item. So poor Susan, I'm sorry, I had like a dot right on your head. So I fixed that today, but it's been on there for a whole week. I am so sorry. So I told Laura, because Laura said, can you fix that dot on Susan? So I didn't do it on purpose. I'm learning.
No, so Jan says, no, I really mean it.
Okay,
We're
thank you,
doing
Jan.
better.
Hey.
Okay. All right,
All
that's
right.
the main thing.
Watch-
We need to get better every week,
Watch
right?
me mess up now, but
Okay.
I'll knock the stool over
Outstanding
there.
enhancer, okay? We get, you
Yes,
get
we
back
do
to
need
this.
to get
Carolyn's loving this enhancer. Carolyn,
Okay.
Grigsby, and this Carolyn,
Yeah.
too. Yeah. So it's blue calcite, faceted, huge.
Huge out. Yeah, it really
So
is.
it's like a briolet drop with that beautiful
Yeah, let's see if
checkerboard
I can
faceting.
make it dance a little bit in there.
Amazing. And is this one we need to show the back of too?
Probably. But
Yeah.
the enhancer bill and that detail at the top, all that sculptural detail is where my eye is being
You
drawn.
got the
But I want to
chain
look at,
double.
we have this one doubled. It is check the size on that chain.
36.
I think it's 36, because that sure looks like 18 right there,
I think so.
half. So, there.
Look at that. So that is one single cut, violet cut, blue calcite gemstone that we wanted to keep open to let that light shine through. Isn't that gorgeous?
And just how it, just that movement in there. I love that. Look at the size of that bill. You could put that on, I don't know what you would have that wouldn't fit on. You show me something that it wouldn't fit on, ladies. Show me something that
Is
would.
there a prize for that?
Is there a prize for showing? Probably. Get it while you can,
Yeah.
though, because just a couple of days ago, again, when I got the inventory report on it, there were 22 that were
Wow.
made.
And
So
look at the accent stones,
Yeah.
not only in the frame, that beautiful combination of
Mhm.
swirl work and high polished and rope detail, but the cap that the sterling
Oh, yeah.
silver, holds the gemstone, beautiful front and back.
front back,
And
look
then
at
we even have a gorgeous
that.
gemstone.
I'm telling you, look at that.
I
You
know,
designed it.
I know.
Look at that.
Beautiful
Uh,
gemstone
yeah.
on the veil
It's
as well.
gorgeous.
Such a work of art.
Stunner,
A
stunner,
little bit of
stunner.
the Victorian
Yeah.
feel, very romantic. Treat yourself, ladies, treat yourself.
Take that
This won't be
25%
bad.
off. Yep.
Yeah.
22 again were available when we first introduced it a couple of days ago. $199 less 25%, so that's basically $50 off. It's about $150 for a very limited piece.
Okay, so Melissa said that necklace is gorgeous. Dee says lovely. And Susan, I love that necklace. Purchased one, then purchased a second one. Besides being beautiful, it's versatile and extremely feminine. Maybe the chain?
I think the chain
Okay,
they're talking about, yeah.
Amazing enhancer necklace. Love the detail, says Nina. Thank you so much. I do too.
And did you check, was it a 36-inch total?
On the
18?
chain?
You didn't know?
I wasn't able to check. Yeah, I think
All
so.
right. I know that one of our wonderful assistants, like Laura, might be able to pop in there. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm sure.
On the chain?
I'm sure it is. 5, 50, 42, 0, I'm sorry, 183.
5, 50, 42,
183.
183. Okay.
Check it out.
So Laura,
Yeah,
let us know.
I didn't have, the rulers and bills on Bill's desk. I put it back there last week when he said it was his favorite ruler. I was like, oh, that's what shut you are. I know. 36, yeah, that makes sense, because it really did look like 18.
Yeah,
when I
18
had it.
double.
But we always like to double check. We wouldn't want you to get it home and
Are we going
say,
to talk about it at all?
why not?
Yeah, so it's beautiful alternating rope detail on the elongated oval link, and then it leads to high polished round link. So you get this wonderful combination of high polished and texture and oxidation, and that's why it works so beautifully with all of my Carolyn Pollack enhancers, because you get those highs and lows, as well as American West.
Want to pop it on?
Am I going on? Sure.
Because you're wearing one of them, double,
Right.
and then that way they can see what,
You know what? This almost has a watch fob kind of shape to it. Look at
oh,
that.
cool.
Look at that one, Mom. Isn't that gorgeous?
Don't you know how to wear jewelry, Miss
Oh,
Carolyn?
Look at, okay,
That
so
really is nice.
this-
I'm glad I asked.
I'm glad you
Put
did
that
that.
on.
This is not a big bold chain, but
The strength though.
it still, balances beautifully with a big pendant like this, even when I wear it long. It's doubled up here. It's really cool. I'm just gonna take this. I mean, I would layer it. I would layer, me, I would keep this pendant on but.
This is just such a great
that.
example of that
Yeah.
one chain giving multiple looks,
Yeah.
whether you have them by itself double, by itself long, put a pendant on there.
This one.
Wrap it however many times around your wrist
Right.
and make it a cool bracelet. You could
Just
do it. I'm
frame.
sure you could.
Yeah, just let it frame what
Great.
you're wearing.
Great look. Well, duh, Alex, it said 36-inch right on my piece of paper right
I thought
there.
I did. That's
Sorry.
why I kept going like
But-
this.
So that was the stupid part on me. Also, the other one that I should have said right from the beginning, there were only 4 left a couple of days ago
In the
in
36.
the 36.
We do have
We do have other ones. Yeah.
other lengths.
And who knows? I mean, it's a chain that maybe we have a little. I don't know if 4 will be absolutely the last time we do the 36, but if you want the 36, this is your time to ensure that you can get one. So yeah.
You can, thank you for the reminder, Dottie. You can make the chain any length because it has a master cloth.
Yeah. That's true.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. So it's 36. You can make it 32 if that feels a little too long.
Mhm.
Because it has the.
Yeah, you can move
That's
it
no
around.
problem.
That's
Thank
true.
you. Thank you, Dottie.
You know what? Because she was paying attention for all these years that
I
you
know.
said that. So thank you.
There's nothing on this plus form.
Oh.
What do you need? The chain?
Well, we
Okay.
can. It was the earrings that we were showing next with the Calcite.
Okay,
Even though it is denim lapis, it had a wonderful, again, one is opaque,
Yep.
one is somewhat translucent, but the tone of the blue, they were great
They
together.
are great
So
together.
that's why
Yeah.
we were going to show them together. And then get a close-up of
I
actually
think
that
the tone
together.
of the blue is so perfect, even though this is an opaque gemstone on the Denim Lapis earring. The blue Calcite isn't bright,
Watch,
you know, it's
show this
not
together.
cobalt blue, it has that softness to it as well. So I think they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Whether you're picking these earrings up to wear with this pendant, we've decided,
Yeah.
you know,
Look
to
at
make
that.
that suggestion that if you just love Denim Lapis and love a new, you feel like you need a new earring, look at this cute earring. It swings, it's a door knocker style. It does look like, you know, the way it's been suspended from that top where the post is, it looks like, you know, a traditional door knocker. And it has that front facing sterling silver as well as the gemstone, and then it has the swing also, just so pretty. And you know, we always place that post in just the right spot to give you that coverage.
And it's
You probably saw that on the model shot.
it's about 1/4 of an inch down from the top of that earring there.
Lisa, can we see the model shot
So
here?
this
Thank
top
you.
will cover your
Yep.
earlobe.
Just to show the scale. Yep, look at how, it's an
Mhm.
easy earring to wear, so pretty.
Oh, it really does look like an actual
It is,
door
yeah.
knocker thing because of that. Yeah, you see it right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I sit here and I'm surprised as you are about these great designs. I catch myself not looking at the camera, looking at the jewelry going, ooh, ah. But isn't that what it's about, to be
Aw.
captivated?
Melinda said great close-up shot.
Oh my gosh, you all are just buttering me up.
So nice.
Melinda, I'll send you that check next week. Thank you.
You're not rigging the contest.
No, I'm not, definitely not
No.
rigging the contest. And of course, those contests, once again, send us photos to our community page, #CPJ American Made. All month long, we're going to draw each Friday and select a winner. Can we look at our 3 submissions for today? And then at the end of the
Yeah,
show,
can we?
yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
We usually do like
And I wanna
a couple in the
submit them.
beginning, a couple at the end, but since we only have 3 this week for the CP show, we'll go through them all. So our lovely Dottie,
Oh,
I
Dottie.
love the
I
collection.
love that statement necklace.
Yeah.
That's from Abalone, but that was mixed metal,
Uh-huh.
right?
This one, I would love to see this
Oh.
back again, but I know we're not
I
gonna get
think
it.
Dottie has the obsidian
She does?
cancer
Uh-huh.
on, right?
She has the whole suite.
The whole
Mhm.
suite, and that is golden sheen obsidian, which is so
That was a
pretty.
unique one. I
Yeah.
think that was the only collection that I know of that had that stone.
Beautiful.
So great look. Thank you for sharing that one with us, Dottie. Who do we have next? Lisa? Oh, Reese, this is a great look. That
Yeah.
limited pendant, that
Yes,
couture
a
one.
Couture
That
pendant
was
in white
awesome.
mother of pearl on, the trumpet vine necklace.
Mhm, yeah.
One of the statement necklaces that holds its shape so beautifully when you put things on.
Couple
You've
of
got the
different-
couture earrings, CP signature doublet ring, I
Uh-huh.
think.
And it looks like, did we do one that had a guard?
No,
No, it's
Just
just
the wide
it's
band
just the
ring.
wide
and
band
then
one.
Simply Fabulous, 5-stone cuff, beautiful. And then an all sterling silver
Yeah.
CP signature.
So those are the couture
Gorgeous.
earrings that went with
With
that
the couture
necklace,
pendants.
because
Yeah.
I would say, I almost thought that they were the gardenia earrings, which
No.
of course would look good too.
Yes, they were.
Thank you for that.
Gorgeous.
Reese, I love that. And one more. Sue Deptola did a lovely styled shot.
It was one of our most
Mhm.
popular necklaces. Look at those beautiful dragonflies kissing that wonderful pink opal gemstone. So pretty. Abalone is kind of one of the
Yeah.
stories of the day, right? This would look great with the abalone ring we have and Silverado cut.
She had a gemstone necklace and ring, and then mixed it with a set of bangles and all silver earrings. You are a stylist galore. You're awesome. Thank you, Sue. And at the end of the show, we will.
Oh, what is that? Is that a perfume bottle with?
Yeah, it
is
looks
that the
like
ring?
it.
Is that the ring or the cuff on?
That's the ring.
That's the ring, yeah.
Well, I just pick now, so we don't
Okay,
forget at the
okay,
end.
yeah.
All right,
We
so-
tried to do that.
We have the CP box. We're gonna let Carolyn pick one of the 3, and this will be a $25. Yeah, you got one.
They're big. Why are they so big? Oh, okay.
I just had to print photos out really quick. And it's Reese. So Reese, why are they so big? Because I want to show.
No, I think that's a great idea, but we need a bigger box.
We need a bigger
because
box,
I
okay.
want more people in here.
Yes, we want more people in here. So
But no,
start sending
you
those
deserve it.
in.
You deserve it. Definitely
All
deserve
right,
it.
we'll reach out to you and we'll send you a $25 gift certificate. There we go. It's that easy. Now we can get on to the show.
Okay.
30 left, 35 left. We're into 35. Okay.
Okay, all right. Love all three pictures. Just beautiful, ladies, said Susan. Great, sweet, said Melinda. And everybody's congratulating you for winning the prize. Isn't that nice? We have such a great community.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, wonderful.
We do. We're gonna enjoy your mama's photo.
Yeah. So we're celebrating. Okay, right now, where do you want to put it, over on the closer?
Yes, that's where I was going to take it.
Okay.
So I'll let you talk about it.
This is my mom's graduation photo. Isn't that amazing? Lovingly, Linnea. She signed them all. So luckily, she kept some behind, so we each got one.
Mhm.
But I grew up with this above my sofa in our house, like huge portrait size. Her brother Phil had this made, yeah, and it's, I mean, isn't she gorgeous? Everybody said she was Liz Taylor. So, yeah.
And I agree with Lisa. I haven't seen a photo of your mom at this age.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at you and looking at the photo. And yeah, I definitely see your mom in you. Bless her heart.
Yeah.
All right, Linnea. Oh.
Definitely something.
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa's loving her eyebrows. And that was before anybody got them waxed or anything.
She's just like,
natural.
I think I'm getting into that old man stage. I had my haircut last night, and my stylist, he's starting to trim my eyebrows. I'm like, are they really getting that way? I guess so. I have no hair growing out of my ears though, so I'm happy.
Good for now.
I'll take the long eyebrows if that's the case. All right.
Oh.
Well, we don't want to miss Joy towards the end, and I know you love reading her comments, but we do have the same lovely pendant from Silverado in the most unique combination of gemstones in the show today.
Yeah. So we're now moving to the warmer gemstones. We've had a lot of cool blues and obviously the abalone. But you know what? I'm getting more and more calls or requests from you, our collectors, for these earthier gemstones, specifically red jasper and yellow jasper. It's amazing. So I'm so glad that I actually own those and we're able to bring them here. And look at how the Mabe takes on a whole different personality when you set them with earthier gemstones.
Earlier today when I was looking at, I think, some photos of this, I see an angel at the bottom almost.
Oh,
you see where that head, it looks like wings there? I don't know, that's what I was seeing there. And I'm sure I'm like you, discovering new things in your jewelry. Because Carolyn's designs, as I say, are not skimpy. There is detail every place, and I've shared that around the world. And sometimes it does take months or sometimes even years to discover something new.
Well, when you get it home in the gift box, you know, and I love it when I hear that it's even better than how it looks, you know, even as we get better with our camera work here, it's even better than it looks on the camera. And it definitely feels better than you could ever imagine, because these are all so solid. You know, I call them wearable pieces of sculpture because they're made like sculpture. So I'm glad you all have loved these in the past and now are loving the new colors. It's so much fun for me.
And so we'll get a close-up of this new color, and then I want to, of course, call out the veil one more time with that size. This is one of the other color combinations, the original that we were showing earlier, but it's the same setting, and there's that very ample enhancer belt, which already have that little clip in there. We have it on the black cord again. I like it just
over the leather.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
Just to change things up. Sorry.
Because that is a smaller toggle. It did work. It did go through there. Yep.
Yep.
But you might want to, you know, this one to me is a little more casual because of the stone combinations.
Yeah.
So I do love
that. Looks good like that.
Yep.
Actually, the yellow jasper, and that's the red jasper. I like it on the black. I'm going that way.
Yep. But it would be great if you have you know, think about your American West leather necklaces, the big toggle in the front. Mm-hmm. How about this on the brown, the chocolate brown, or the tan? I know a lot of you all know, so it'd be great. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to see this request from Dottie. I like to request a tiger's eye friendship ring, and also a tennis bracelet or a 5-stone cuff.
A smaller 5-stone in tiger's eye. Okay. Yep. And Laura will make sure,
Yeah.
we actually do meet every week.
Based on what you all write here.
Yeah, and many of the things that you have been asking for,
Mhm.
ladies, are in process,
Yeah.
so yeah.
I see a
Thank
weekly
you.
email coming from
Mhm.
Laura. She
Facebook-
sends it on, not
Facebook-
just to Carolyn, but even the QVC crew.
We have a
It's a big discussion.
great discussion, and it's, called Facebook Wish List.
Yeah.
It's a weekly meeting,
Yeah.
so thank you. Why we're here, you know?
That's
We
right.
want to give you what you want.
We have lots of weekly meetings. I'm not involved in that one, but I'm involved in the best part of it right here where those ideas come to light. So,
All right. So the Friends of Radio.
Yeah.
A 5-stone tiger's eye cup. Susan agrees. All that is, okay. So Laura's already edited.
yeah, that's Laura.
Okay.
She's quick about that. All right. So from the pendant, we were going into some more of the gold tones with the stretch bracelet. It's, again, it's just pretty much everyone. Great gemstone, big beads.
Yep.
CP charm right at the end. Again, nice amount of sterling silver. Gorgeous.
So do we have just the one size?
Small.
Small, medium, or medium?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, both.
It's like, two
Okay,
sizes.
2 sizes, small, medium,
medium
large,
large.
which is great. I know it's a little late to buy for Mother's Day, but it's not too late to buy for yourself.
Right.
And so you don't really have to get hung up on what size to get. That's why we did small, average, large. So you just pop it on. It has that wonderful stretch that we all love. Really, it doesn't get stretched out though, just like everything we do. We work with an elastic that's not going to lose its kind of memory. We talk about that with our coil bracelets as well. So yellow chalcedony, yellow jasper, beautiful buttery pearl, like golden pearl, and carnelian. So I know you ladies have been loving your earth tones, and that's why we brought this into the show to go with this pendant.
Fairly limited. The small average, there were 19 a couple of days ago when we started the list, and only 7 of the average large. So if I like the average large, that one is the one that's going to sell out fastest, probably. A doublet ring, again, this wonderful gold. I don't see it just being, I like this for the summer. I mean, and a lot of people think fall for these colors.
If you
but
love your earth tones, if you love, think about, how we love wearing our linens and like our gauzy, really lightweight, just casual, whether it be athleisure or just some, capris. It's just a great way to feel accessorized, even when you're in, more of those casual tones. Olive green, I love the neutral gemstones with olive green. So the ring we're talking about is
switch sides.
is tiger's eye,
Mhm.
but it's a doublet. This particular silhouette in Carolyn Pollack jewelry, CP signature collection has a big bold presence in its sterling silver. It fits like a cigar band ring because it has that wonderful combination of scroll work and in high polish and rope detail. And the inside, it even has that amazing detail behind the gemstone, which is another casting. It just feels so great to wear. It's one of our most popular rings, regardless of which gemstone we feature it in. And tiger's eye has been so popular because when we talk about how putting faceted quartz over gemstones just kind of magnifies the beauty of that gemstone. Look how the tiger's eye, which is already miraculous, it has that chatoyancy, that beautiful movement depending on where the light hits it, will magnify that with faceted quartz, and it takes on even a whole new personality. You see the caramely colors, the golden colors. It's great with mixed metal.
There were less than 10 in sizes 6, 7, 9, and 10. So get a size that's close, you'll find the finger that it works on, and this is the last chance at this ring in this gemstone. I love it. That was fun playing with it in the light there. You really saw how you see the markings of the tiger's eye underneath. Magnified.
Yes.
Yeah, that was awesome. I liked my camera work that time myself even. All right, we're gonna go back to our.
No, now he's
Yeah, now I'm like, hey.
I'm gonna have to move over.
My head's gonna get so big for my camera work. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far.
Not this week.
I think it was actually the jewelry that was making everything look so good. It wasn't what I was doing, it was the jewelry itself.
What are we on to?
We are on the other colors.
Okay, two more
So,
colors.
yeah, two more
Okay.
colors on the green. Thought we had another, we have pink.
I have not.
It looks good on this
Maybe the
color.
chain.
Yes.
Okay, let's do the chain.
Let's
So we'll
do the
have
chain.
one satin cord. and
So
one
the
chain.
first one is Rhodochrosite.
Oh.
Love that stone.
Yes, I love this stone too, but I'm working with Rhodochrosite on some new items and working with my trusted suppliers. And sometimes Rhodochrosite is just clear pink. Sometimes it's too white. When you look at this highest grade of Rhodochrosite,
This is something you already have here.
I already have this.
Okay.
So it is the most beautiful combination of strawberries and cream. No, raspberry and cream, I would call it, because the depth of the pink in this Rhodochrosite is so amazing. And then it plays with Mother Nature's fingerprint, which is the white striations. It kind of has the same qualities as blue lace agate, where you have the beautiful concentration of the color, and then you have the wonderful white matrixing or striations going throughout. That's what you have with this Rhodochrosite. Every one is going to be a one of a kind, and every one is going to be beautiful.
I love that stone.
I do too.
What did you say, strawberries and cream? Yeah, that does remind me of that.
Raspberry
Okay.
because it's so rich. I had to change my fruit.
It's sweet regardless
Yes.
of which one it is. I'm gonna bring it up close. I can tell that this one is the one that we had there on the shot. Quite often we do have our show pieces are the ones that are with our photographer. So that's why you see some of the same marking, but yours is going to be different from this one.
Isn't it
Because we're
gorgeous?
not sending this one out.
Oh,
Keeping it
Dottie
here.
said that is such a stunning color combination.
It
Yes,
is.
we combined it with the Mabe, the gray Mabe shell. And now aren't you seeing kind of pink come to life in that shell, as well as the gorgeous hair-shaped amethyst at the bottom. That size of Rhodochrosite, ladies, and that quality is really difficult these days. So I'm so glad we had
Yeah.
not a lot of these, right? No, not a
Well,
lot.
a couple of dozen, maybe. Maybe. I doubt that is even left now. The two that we are looking at now, we have one more, are the ones of all five that had a few more than the turquoise, than even the abalone for sure,
And the jasper.
and the jasper. So, but again, a few more still didn't mean hundreds. We
Okay.
meant like 5 to 10 more. That's it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how both
Okay.
color combinations out, but
Yeah,
that are
those are
more
pinky.
pinkish.
Yep.
Yes. This one, rose quartz, and I like that you have that organic feel into it. Know that these aren't broken inside. This is the way rose quartz
Right.
forms.
Right.
So that is natural. That's just the way the quartz.
Striation.
Yeah.
You're not going to feel any
No.
fractures on the when you rub your hand over the cabochon of rose quartz. So if you love your blush pinks, if you love just something really soft, great wedding jewelry, this would be too. Now, we didn't accent this one with amethyst, it's accented with rhodonite.
Yeah, this is
Right.
the most unique one in that, yeah, it didn't have that, but they all had Mabe throughout here. That was one of the features of this collection. And again, I just keep seeing the wonderful sweet angel
It
down
does,
there.
and now I can't get my
I
eyes
know.
off of that.
And you
right?
probably hadn't seen that years ago when it
But
first
my
came
mom
out, but
collected
yeah.
angels in
Okay,
this-
well, there we
this
go.
whole shelf
Maybe she's speaking
in
to
her
us.
living room, I don't know, she probably had 50 different angels on it, and but she also had
That's her.
14 Christmas trees.
Did she ever leave them up year-round?
No,
I like when
no.
people do that.
I did once, because I then decorated it for Valentine's and then Easter, and then, my mom had one in her bedroom, and, so
Yeah.
anyway.
These are
But
nice combinations.
I love these combinations. So these are our girly combinations.
Yeah, I
Can we
think
just
so.
bring them all out just
Sure.
so we can recap the choices? 'Cause
We may or may not have all of them on busts or
Right.
necklaces at the
we can
moment,
kind of
but we
double
can
them. I'm
pretty
gonna
much
put
do
the
it.
because I know you're trying to make your decisions, so let's just.
Yeah, but that is a great idea to
And
show
Lisa, if
all
they-
5 of these together.
If they use a code, or is there a link where they can click through and see all of these? No.
Just on that page,
Limited
I'd
edition?
imagine,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
They're probably under the same.
Limited edition is where they be if you want to go
Oh,
shop
there's another
all the
one.
limited edition.
I'm like, I knew there was more.
And the code is what?
I'm sorry, FB Spring 25.
25.
Yeah,
Which is
25.
5 more.
Which is 5 more than
What should we
what's.
get if you were just shopping on the website?
Now, we may not always suggest this combination, but I'm gonna use this pink one.
For what?
Well, turquoise, it's not bad.
No, it's got the, no, it's fine. It's got the,
My voice always goes higher and I'm surprising myself. Is that bad?
Okay.
Okay, so there's
I'm gonna put
4.
the pink over
Where's
here.
our 5th?
I've got the 3
Oh,
over
you
there.
have.
Yeah. Don't fret.
There we go.
Okay. Here's
10
the
minutes?
abalone.
Okay, we're good.
Abalone, rhodochrosite, rose quartz, turquoise, and yellow jasper. All right?
Cool.
Tough decision. I
This-
know.
This is a fun show for me to see the 5 combinations of a pendant that I loved years ago and hadn't seen for many years. So this is very cool. I wish we found more gemstones in the vault where a setting could be shown in 5 new ways. Well, 4 new ways and then 1 traditional, but this is a special treat. So I am glad that we were able to do this. Super, super.
Okay.
Let's see. We only have some purples left now.
Okay, you can use this cord.
Okay.
Let's do that.
That one.
I'll take these down.
Color connections, was that this?
Yep.
Yep.
And then we've got an amethyst earring that would be beautiful with all of the pendants you saw that had the amethyst accent. So all of the Silverado pendants would look great with this earring which is coming up. And now we're talking about the and the
Wow.
lavender cord.
And the lavender cord, why not? Why not? So the earrings, and yes, I know these are rhodium plated
Right.
and they are not oxidized. On our product description today when I was, anyway, it didn't say, it said oxidized. So I emailed Robin and I said, those aren't oxidized and they're rhodium plated. So update the listing. Well, yeah, 'cause I knew what they were.
There's a lot to keep track of
Yeah.
on our website.
Oh my gosh, and I was loving actually her descriptions on our new limited necklaces. She even is putting the dimensions in millimeter of the inside of the veil.
Veils.
We didn't have,
Put those
oh my
on.
gosh, I went into the office, I said, Robin, thank you. I mean,
Especially if they're not enhancer veils,
Yeah.
you need that info.
yeah, so
Mhm.
cheers to Robin.
Yes.
I said, and then I apologize. I'm sorry I didn't recognize that weeks ago, but it is when we're getting ready for a show that certain things pop out anyway. So the amethyst earrings, and then that's purple jade.
Purple jade,
Yeah,
yeah.
which looks great.
Isn't that great?
It is an enhancer veil that kind of opens up on the front, but it is smaller.
It's smaller.
Yeah.
Great. You know what? Will it work with the toggle?
I
Let's
think
try
it
that.
will.
I think it will.
Uh,
Let's use
You
this
get that
color.
one? Okay, spin that one around. We probably have 5 minutes, so we'll sign off here and get ready for our American West show in just about an hour, which is at 4 p.m. Eastern.
And all of these pieces, so many of these pieces will work with American West jewelry as well. Yep.
So, yeah.
There you go. Love that.
Actually, that toggle bar and ring, which is not really a round ring, oh, that one's round.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a gorgeous
Beautiful.
size for that scale. The
Yeah.
scale is perfect on that cord, actually. Let me bring it to the close-up camera
Let's
so you
see
can
that.
hopefully see. That is, for this, a bit smaller than, of course, our American West toggle necklace.
But you've seen, we've even put
Oh my
the
gosh,
bigger,
that is- Yeah,
Silverado
we put
pendants through
that
it, yeah.
fit on there. This is just a perfect scale.
it is.
Purple jade, really deep color purple, opaque, unlike the amethyst earrings, which are more translucent, but they still look great
Yeah.
together. Even that, as you well know, there's no rights or wrongs. If it feels good, it is
Wear
good. Susan says I have these earrings and the matching bracelet. The amethyst is beautiful, rich, deep color. Yeah,
It is.
that was a
Yeah, so you have the
finely
tennis
sourced.
bracelet,
Yeah.
Susan. Yeah, that's gorgeous too.
Yeah.
I own these earrings as well as the matching ring, bracelet, and necklace, Nancy
Yeah.
says. So you love the quality of the amethyst,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's a collection that's kind of sad we don't have all those pieces that they're calling out, but I'm glad you all have them. So if you didn't have the earrings, now is your chance to get them. They probably have those for a little while. We have more stock in those than probably anything else in the show, but still, it won't last forever. So, what are we at, Lisa? 5 more minutes. So this is fun.
Yeah, so please, send in more pictures.
Yes.
Let's get back on that.
Right? On our Facebook page, under the community section, use the hashtag CPJ American Made. Through the month of May, we will pull those for each of these shows. We stop each week on a Tuesday, so I can get them over to Robin and she can enter them into the computer. And then the following ones will go on the next week. So we'll draw every Friday for that. And
have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I hope everybody spoils you. I know I can't wait to reach out to my daughters-in-law and my daughter, and think of all the moms in our lives, right? Friends who are mothers. Let's just celebrate and spread the love, and have a wonderful weekend.
Have a great one. We look forward to seeing you here again next Friday. Well, actually, just Carolyn. Next Friday, maybe a surprise.
I'm gonna have to do that closing stuff and everything all by myself.
That's what your special guest might be able to do. Who knows? I'll be jealous. I might have to be one of the people in the comments heckling.
Don't you dare.
You never
Coaching.
know.
No, you'll be the Monday morning quarterback.
Yeah.
No. Make me look good, everybody. Yeah. All right.
So we'll see Carolyn next week, and then I'll be back the following, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern here on the couch, and then 4 p.m. Eastern over there on the green chair. See you soon.
Bye-bye.